Oh, we got a double damage again.
Lord.
Toronto, Tokyo.
Good game.
I mean, what can he even add to this?
Look at his damage. That's 1,000.
He has 1,000
He has
damage.
1,000.
And he has crit. Okay,
Oh,
Dawnbreaker
here we
is
go.
coming in. Eontis is there. Tree Volley is canceled thanks to Electric Vortex. And a huge Starbreaker from Jackie. And Boom are actually destroying this fight. Toronto, Tokyo with the BKB. He two-shots the Storm. Are you serious? But he does fall in the end. And the buyback is available for the Storm Spirit if he wants to expend it. Mira has the jump, but he's going to be brought down as well. A huge team fight for Boom. Unreal. Battle Hunger available to get that extra move speed and harass. Such a hard hero to get away from. Attempted body blocks from Jack, but Skem will be first blooded. Big bad axe. So,
I don't see how a Dawn does anything to a Face Void, really.
Miposhka. He's getting some cover. Thanks to Yatoro. He's actually trying to bait this in. Actually kind of feeds himself. And Skem's not even going to die here. I did a first person again for you. Skem onto the high ground, but trying to deny himself on the creeps, and it does happen. Congratulations to you. Collapse though, gonna get ganked by Yopaj. And I believe I don't know if he has Electric Vortex on Yopaj, but he does. The no-TP action gonna be coming here. But the Thunderbolt comes from Mira. Are you serious? Did have raindrops for that, but much more tanky now. We can see the roar into the zip by Yopaj with the Solar Guardian follow. Collapse, taking a ton of damage. Will likely fall. Trying to turn this around, but perpetually slowed by these boars. Getting kited. And that's going to lead to a kill for Yopaj himself. But Toronto, Tokyo has come to play as well. So they get, at the very least, Team Spirit, some sort of a trade.
Let's go push the wave first. I think that's more than reasonable. Yatoro.
He's going to get away for now. Electric Vortex into the Starbreaker, but the Chronosphere comes from Yatoro, and notations from Team Spirit have come in numbers. Down goes the Storm Spirit, and Yatoro looks to be more than fine. Jackie gonna have to walk the opposite side. Very awkward path here for him. Obviously ult in, I believe from base.
Got TP, he's just trying to get to a safe location.
Oh, nice deny from Yopaj. No battle hunger for him. And we have a Chronosphere in the bot lane. Skem actually stealing Time Walk. Telekinesis as well. And what else does he steal here? He's got the Shadow Wave, and here comes the Dawnbreaker. Oh, the big turnaround potentially. Yatoro does get stunned. A lot of the HP comes back thanks to the Time Walk, though. But Yatoro still gets punished for his insolence in this bot lane. That just shows the global presence that Boom does have at their disposal. Toronto, Tokyo, and Collapse, though, coming for Retribution. Yopaj still with enough mana to zip away, so the focus is just going to be on the Dawnbreaker, which gets dunked. Collapse with the second stack of the game. Nice, juicy, ancient stack for him, too. We got the zip in from Yopaj, though, looking for the kill onto Mira. But nice grave comes out from Miposhka, and Collapse wants to try to counteract this, but you find the Zeus. Yatoro does not have Chronosphere, but still going the high ground route. Focus now is on Skem, Avalanche, and Toss. So the trade for supports.
I think, yeah, it's just to axe though.
Attack damage.
It's just to axe.
Toronto, Tokyo was initiated on. You can see the Dawnbreaker ult coming in. Collapse with a good call onto two heroes. So Toronto, Tokyo is the one taking the damage. Looks like the TP is canceled. The Grave keeping him alive just a little bit longer. Either way, it's a 1-for-1 to start this fight. As Collapse again getting kited. Power Shot doing a considerable amount of damage. Do they have any follow-up? The Storm's coming in, zipping around, and they will take out the very high-value axe kill. And Yatoro, taunting his way to the other side, still has that Chrono, but not able to find a good avenue. We can see they're grouping up.
It's a long way away, though. That's really long.
He's going to get called to start things out, but there's a nice telekinesis. But the dunk will likely follow. No, he gets the Essence Ring off along with the Shackle, and Jackie comes in with the Dawnbreaker ult, and the Starbreaker is enough for Collapse to drop. So 5v4 advantage for Boom Esports. Some of them were ex-Fnatic, of course. Let's see if they can continue on here. Toronto, Tokyo getting dropped. A nice steal on the Avalanche, and another beautiful Shackle as Miposhka does get off the grave, but FBZ with the roar. And the telekinesis again. Man, they have so much control at their disposal. And there we see the Orchid now being applied to the Dazzle. And that is a big team fight win for Boom. Boom, obviously seeing the fact that Team Spirit has no answer for all of this control that they have. And Miposhka, he's going to tank the gank essentially, but the Orchid is applied to Collapse, and here comes the Dawnbreaker ult to follow. An easy pick-off again for Boom. They're going to get the Dazzle on top. So still with the Aegis advantage on the best hero in the entire game with Aegis, the Storm. Toronto Tokyo with the double damage. Looks like Skem and company want to potentially pursue this, but Toronto Tokyo gets his tree, gets the avalanche toss, and is like, okay. What we can do with that is a nice call comes in from Collapse. This will be a pretty big kill. This is just the Aegis, though, and he's not even going to get that, as Toronto Tokyo is the focus of Boom. The dunk comes, Collapse with the TP, but the Shackle cancels it. Actually, that was the Hawk, I believe, the dive bomb. And Collapse ends up dying to the triple kill of FBZ. Even Yatoro not caught out just in time with the TP. Maybe if they take a fight in the river, it could go a little bit better for them.
So yeah, Yatoro needs to hit a chrono in the river.
Hawk, dive bomb onto Yatoro, but the save on the Dazzle. I don't think it's going to matter, though. They have the stun lock. Look at how much stun they have. Time Walk, though, back to half HP. But FBZ, nice Avatos from Toronto Tokyo, preventing that Primal Roar coming out. Another grave. This one was stolen, I believe, from Skem. So that's going to keep FBZ alive, and Collapse just dies. But looks like the dive bomb ends up finishing somebody off, so it's a 1-for-1 for both position 3s on each side. And another Toronto Tokyo. It's going to see another Ags come out on Tiny.
Once you get level 3 grow, it's actually pretty big. Lots of bonus damage. Whoa, he does not BKB.
Shackle, he does not, but the grave again. And the Time Walk, can he get it off in time? The dive bomb is keeping that bait, the roar on top of it, and down goes Yatoro.
I mean, they're 15k gold behind. That's the best time to turn the enemy's damage against them.
True. Oh, nice avalanche into the toss. That is an Aegis just wasted, essentially. Jackie Boy comes in, gets off a nice Starbreak onto Yatoro, but there's the Chronosphere. Do they have any saves, any stolen graves? Not yet, but Yopaj lives throughout the Chronosphere. I'm going to try to turn this around to Yatoro, but the grave again. There with the Time Walk. Everybody is super healthy. Other than potentially this Tiny. You see, Void not really wanting to go any further, so they're going to have to leave toward Toronto Tokyo to his own devices. And yeah, another stun lock, canceling the TPs. So 2 dead in favor of Boom. Dive bombs. Very annoying to deal with. Collapse, and there's the Nimbus to follow up his initiation. Jackie, though, gets off the beautiful Starbreaker, and Collapse is dead. 50 seconds, no buyback, and Boom can take a center act.
That fight could have gone better for Spirit, the previous one we saw with the Chrono, but Jackie Boys, he slammed him and got a bash. That's a basher. It wasn't a stun from Starbreaker.
Continue on here. They got the Triceratops at the ready, and there the tree volley for the initiation from Yopaj onto Zeus with the Orca, but a nice grave. They're going to have to walk all the way back to base, into the fountain itself. Thundergod's Wrath is used. We're going to take out this Storm Spirit, but Yopaj is going to live. Nothing. We'll never know. Focus Fire. Do they have the stun lock? Oh, the telekinesis into the Starbreaker.
And the bash.
Beautifully done. Toronto Tokyo not able to withstand, not able to do that much damage here. Collapse with the initiation. Could be a last-ditch effort from Spirit, but the nice Force Staff's keeping Jackie Boy very healthy. Has to double Starbreaker to get out of the arms of the Nimbus, and that's going to be a dead Miposhka. Buys back instantly. Range Rax is the only thing they've gotten in this top lane. Team Spirit are going to have to give up this melee Rax as well. So the defense of the last lane in mid
against Zeus
Spirit,
is worse.
this feels like a last-ditch effort. They have to get this next Roche. They're going to find Skem, Avatos, deleted. Now, does Boom still want to fight is the question. FBZ's going to be found. He can pop the BKB, but there's the Chronosphere. Dawnbreaker ult right on top, healing him to such a high degree. Tree Volley not really doing that much here. Trying to focus on FBZ is Yatoro, as Collapse already super low, but a nice grave keeping him alive just that much longer. Gets off the last call, but it's not going to be enough to survive. Does have buyback, though, will use it. FBZ getting out with the Glimmer Cape. And Jackie trying to reposition, but Toronto Tokyo is all over the place. The Avatos with the Tree Volley. Yopaj just a little bit late on the Electric Vortex with the Aghanim Scepter.
Oh, he's going to
force the TP, but the Thunderbolt takes him out. And that is a big fight for Team Spirit, which should lead to this tier 1 at 40 minutes, but more importantly, the next Roche.
Now with the nerfs to it.
Yatoro,
he's up.
He is. He has Lincoln's. Did FBZ use Roar there? What was that? Either way, we're going to see a big tree volley, but the Force Staff's keeping him at bay. A beautiful electric vortex onto 3, but the Chrono finds 2, but the Hurricane actually brings Storm Spirit out, and Punch lives! Are you serious? Unbelievable. With the stolen Chrono now, Yatoro can still move inside, so he's still working on Jackie and whatnot, but the buybacks come through for both Collapse and the Wind Ranger. Nimbus is there. Okay, we got a lot of damage coming from Toronto Tokyo. Finally pops that BKB. Dawnbreaker dead. Buyback available though, FBZ able to TP out. Oh, that was close. All right. Oh, we got a double damage again. Toronto Tokyo.
Good game.
I mean, what can he even add to this?
Look at his damage. That's 1,000.
He has 1,000
He has
damage.
1,000.
And he has crit. Okay,
Oh,
Dawnbreaker
here we
is
go.
coming in. Eontis is there. Tree Volley is canceled thanks to the Electric Vortex. And a huge Starbreaker from Jackie. And Boom are actually destroying this fight. Toronto Tokyo with the BKB. He two-shots the Storm. Are you serious? But he does fall in the end. And the buyback is available for the Storm Spirit if he wants to expend it. Mira has the jump, but he's going to be brought down as well. A huge team fight for Boom. Unreal.
That felt like it was going to be sick for me. But Yatoro getting caught out first. Or, sorry, that felt like it was going to be sick for Spirit. But Yatoro getting caught out first is the real issue there. The Chrono's so important to set these fights up.
Yeah, Jackie, they want to continue on. The buybacks are there other than for the Faceless Void, and that is a dieback for Mira. So this is going to be a 3v5 at best for Team Spirit, although the Storm Spirit has yet to buy back because they don't really need them. We see Team Spirit's strategy right now is to try and wait for the Void to respawn.
And Zeus is very important right now.
Oh, we have the Roar. Solar Guardian coming as well. This will be such a big kill for Boom, and they're going to find him. Toronto Tokyo dieback for Spirit to try to defend. Toronto Tokyo, or Yatoro, I should say, jumping in. Lincoln's is procced already, but the Billies are already taking massive damage, and they have the control, but a nice save for the time being. Collapse trying to create as much space as he can for the Void to get out. Yatoro trying to heal up as much as he can, but you can see, even with the Chronosphere, they're just beating down the Ancient, and Boom Esports take game 1 in